Okay, good morning, everybody. Glad to see you here. We're going to get started with the festival here in a little bit. My name's David Mead. I'm chairman of this year's festival. Got a lot of activities going on. We got the car show, we got food vendors, crafts, displays, live entertainment, and amusement rides and kids activities. A lot of good things going on throughout the day. So I'm glad everybody's here. We want to ask everybody to kind of practice your social distancing today when you can and if you can, and we're looking forward to a good day. So I'm going to turn it over to the mayor, Rocky Burgess, Mayor of Williamston, and he's going to speak just a minute or two.
Bye. Good morning. I'm speaking to my family, it looks like. That's about everybody out here is my family. Thank y'all family for coming. Oh, there you are. There's Miss Watkins. We'll wave at Miss Watkins. She's part of the Spring Water Festival Committee as well. We've got a lot of work goes into making this event happen, and we certainly couldn't do it without David Mead, Miss Watkins, and others with the Spring Water Committee. So let's give them a round of applause. Thank you so much for being able to come out and make a difference in our community. So we've got all of our council members here, I do believe. We're glad to see you home and have a great event here in town. If you're not from here, we welcome you here. We hope you guys will find us hospitable, and we treat you so many ways that you're bound to like one of them. So thank you much for coming out. We appreciate it, and hope you guys will have a wonderful day. At this time.
So I'd like to thank the town of Williamston for all the support that they give to this festival, the town council. And with that, we're going to get started. So have a good day.
Today and what you expect.
Fantastic. So we're out here for our 40th annual Spring Water Festival. It's our biggest festival of the year here in Williamston, and we're super excited to see folks come out and enjoy the kids' rides, enjoy the crafts, the car show, live music starting in the evenings. We got a whole lot going on here in Williamston, and we're hopeful the people will come out and enjoy what we have to offer.
And it's a big deal to return after having to skip a year, right?
It's a huge ordeal. So we're expecting a big crowd, not only throughout the day today, but also this evening. It's going to be hot, so make sure you bring your lawn chairs, some water. We've got vendors selling water as well, and we've also got a misting tent to help cool off. And for those of you who get too hot, you're welcome to go to Town Hall. We have the auditorium open, and you can enjoy the cool air in there as well.
I'm Wes Dallin Williams. I'm one of the founders. I am the founder of Williamston, South Carolina. It's so good to see everyone and to be above ground and come visit with y'all.
Tell me how long you've been doing this.
Well, I have been doing this for over 41 years.
And how did you get into this?
I was a mime back in the 80s. And this is what mime has become, living statue. But my way. I try to be as real and detailed as possible. Statuary, that's my name. We saw a drawing of Mr. Williams, and that was the only known photograph or drawing of him. And there was an artist here in town who is a sculptor, and he made a statue of him, and I copied the picture and the statue and came up with this.
And how do people respond to you when they come by and realize you're not really a statue?
Well, they are surprised. Some say a religious word, and sometimes they just respond with a scream. It's pretty fun. They're surprised, but I try to do it all good fun.
Well, my name's David Mead. My real job is I'm managing editor and publisher at the Williamston Journal, and my side job is running the Spring Water Festival.
And how long have you been doing this?
I've been involved. This is our 40th year this year, and I got involved. I didn't make it to the first festival. I think it was the second festival. I got recruited to help cook hamburgers, and I've been involved with it since then. So that'd be, not counting last year, 38 years.
This is a lot of work. Then why do you give your time freely for this festival?
Well, try to do what we can for the community, and it's such a big festival, such a big event. We've had a lot of good directors and people working on committees through the years, and I think the committee we have now, this is our 16th year for this group. There was a time, about that time, 16, 17 years ago, that there was some question about the festival continuing. And Steve Ellison, who was our fire chief at the time, recently passed away, and this festival was in his being dedicated to him. But he and I got together, and he was the same way. He was involved since day one, the very first festival, with the fire department and the car show. He and I got together and talked, and I said, Steve, let's just put the word out and see who shows up. And there's no reason we can't do it if we can get some help. So we put the word out, and the group that's here now pretty much is who showed up. And they've been with us 16 years, and some of them had been involved off and on even before that. So, but I think Steve and I were probably the two that had been involved the longest, going back in the early days. And we just felt like we could do it, and this group showed up, and it's turned out really good. It's turned out really well. It's been a good group to keep it going.
If somebody wants to volunteer next year, who do they get in touch with? How do they get involved?
We usually start looking at the festival about March, April, May is when we first start. By May, we're starting to get things really coordinated, but March is when we start contacting and making, talking with people and getting a group together and starting to make some plans. But they can contact me at the Journal, editor at thejournalonline.com. The email's the best way.
Can always use volunteers.
We always need a few more volunteers. We've got this group, I think there's 9 or 10 of us, and it takes every single one of us to do what we're doing. Of course, the town of Williamston is a big supporter too. We couldn't do it without their support, and the town guys that do all the upkeep and getting the park ready and picking up the garbage and just taking care of things, and we just couldn't do it without them.
Is this year kind of special since last year was kind of washed out?
Well, last year, it was almost a write-off for everybody, so we're looking forward to a big festival this year, a good return.
I served on the committee logistically to help a little bit, with everything over there. But the big part for us, we do the car show. We do a fire truck ride on the 36 fire truck we have, and this year we've added the Dunkin' booth. And all the money raised for the car show and the fire truck ride and the Dunkin' booth goes in a fund to maintain the fire truck, to keep it up. There's a lot of upkeep with an older truck like that we have to take care of, so that don't come out of the town budget or anything like that. So, but this year we got Mike Gambrell. He's actually in there now over there from the Senate, and Blake Sanders, a mayor, West Pelzer. Rocky Burgess will be in there, myself, and Rick Owens. He's from the Lions Club. He's the president of the Lions Club. Local principal at the high school, Palmetto High School, Robbie Roach, and then the child care director at Williamston First Baptist. Susan Mewburn will be in there also. So we got a handful of people in the community. So they've advertised it out, and hopefully it'll be pretty good. The car show, we have about 104 registered right now. Registration is still open to 12, so we'll do the awards at 3:30. So
This car show is a pretty big deal now. I mean, it's a big car show.
oh yeah, it's a big deal. There's a lot of them that leave here and go to another car show in the evening. That's why we try to get them out for the awards. You know, do the awards early where they can get on the road, because there's one in Anderson they go to in the evening time. So with the car show awards, this year we added an award, which is the Chief Ellison Memorial Award. Steve was the former chief here. So what we're doing, one of the Ellison family will always judge this award, and then we'll give the award out as long as we're having the car show every year here at Springwater. You know, and there's somebody from the Ellison family shows up, then they'll judge it. So that's something we wanted to do in memory of Chief.